Today has not been a good day. I've just been sitting here ruminating on the fact that I'm 24 years old. I have a family to support. And I have no career, no sort of degree. I work at a grocery store, making minimum wage. And I can't find any other form of employment outside of it. I was in the military for a few years. I got out, worked 2 jobs while in college to get my real estate license. Got my real estate license. Did that for 2 years, and turns out I just wasn't very good at that. And then what proceeded afterwards has just been a series of menial, low skilled labor jobs or office jobs, which has led to me where I am now, working at a grocery store. In the last 14 days, I've applied to 77 jobs. 0 interviews. Within the last 6 months, it's been well over like 200. I've gotten about 5 interviews. Nothing. I've had one offer for a job, but such is life, there's always impediments. It was back in April when I got the offer. And they do my background check, and of course, I have some obscure restriction on my license that I had no idea that I even had. So then, as you can't contact the DMV directly, you have to go to the website, schedule an appointment, which is 3 weeks out. 3 weeks later, I drive 25 minutes out of town to the DMV to figure out what's wrong with my license. Turns out I need to take a driver's exam, which the appointment for that is another month out. So, and ever since I found that out, I, I've lost contact with that company. They haven't responded to me. They stopped responding to me. So that offer is probably not there anymore. And it was for like some telecommunication stuff, similar to what I did in the army, but it was going to be a pretty shitty job, but it was going to pay, I guess, somewhat decent. It was a pay, it was a paid per job basis. It wasn't like an hourly rate or anything. So, but it wasn't going to be a fun job. But I had to take it because I need the money, and that looks like it's going to fall through. So, and I have the GI Bill. I've tried college like 3 different times, and I can't even get past a semester without just like college. It literally is so pointless. Tried starting a few businesses online that have all ultimately failed. Tried to, all those jobs I've been applying for, they're not just like cushy office jobs. They're like most of them are like unskilled or entry level jobs that don't require degrees and still can't get any callbacks. Like apprenticeships now for trades all require like 3 years experience. You call up there, try to do what your grandpa tells you. You call up there and give them a firm handshake, blah 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 blah. They just tell you to go apply online. So, and all the apprenticeships, like I said, need 2 to 3 years experience before they'll even, and all the applications are processed by AI. So Yours gets thrown in the trash instantly unless you lie. But even if you lie and you go to an interview, I've had one interview, you don't know what you're talking about because you obviously don't have any experience, so you don't get the job. I'm just kind of at a stalemate right now at this point in my life where my child is getting older, and the older she gets, the more of a failure I feel like I'm becoming. I don't feel like a man half the time. I feel pretty useless most of the time. Even when there's quiet, there's no quiet. It's always noise. I don't know what to do about it. I like the idealism, obviously, but I'd like to be like a writer and do that type of stuff. I like to think and study and write and stuff, but I'm probably not even that good at it, to be honest. So it's very hard to make a living like that. It seems like it'd be easier just to start a YouTube channel than it is to get a W-2 job at this point. I mean, that's how pathetic things are right now. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. This video is kind of a nothing burger. It's just me ruminating on my despair. And I can't, I can't be in this place, because, I have people depending on me. I have family and stuff. So you're the man, you're the dad. Like, you have to have things figured out. You have to be the one that takes charge. And I have no idea what to do. I don't know. Hopefully I'll figure it out soon. Thanks for watching.